Hey church, hey, I wanted to make a quick video updating us on some big decisions that were made very recently about everything coming sort of back more to normal. Now, we've been meeting in person on Sunday morning for quite a few weeks now, but that's only been in the sanctuary, and that's been everyone in there together. But I'm sort of excited to announce that as of the 19th of July, Sunday the 19th of July, we'll be resuming a lot of things back to normal. So starting the 19th of July, we're going to start with Sunday school again for all ages. And also on that morning, there'll be children's church during the main worship hour. And of course, families are welcome to keep children with them if they prefer that. But that is going to be back open and up and running and full capacity as of July 19th. So Sunday school is going to resume. And there's a few that are questionable, honestly, if they're going to be able to return. But as of, at least for Brandon's class, for Greg's class, and for all the children's classes, I know those are going to resume back to normal for Sunday school. So we're not going to have donuts, we're not going to have a few other things, but we're going to resume with our Sunday school hour and with our children's church during our main worship hour. Now, also, after the 19th, we're going to resume Wednesday nights. Now, we're not going to do a meal at 6 o'clock, at least not yet. Normally, we would have a meal at 6, and then we would start the lesson at 7. But we're going to resume back at 7 o'clock with things sort of going back to normal in that way. And that'll include children, and that will also include the lesson that I do. And I know that the women's ministry is starting up their group again. And so there's a lot of things kind of moving and all starting up kind of around the same time. Now, all of this is really tentative. I mean, it's very possible that this could change, but we are putting a date down of when we're going to resume everything sort of back to normal. And people are going to be comfortable coming back and doing those things, and some people aren't. I've kind of two big things to say about that. Number one, don't make anyone feel bad who's not comfortable doing that yet. And I think the second thing I need to say is, make sure it's not just an excuse to not do it. There are several people who aren't comfortable, and I'm not going to pass any sort of judgment on people doing that. No one should. But there's also an element where we shouldn't use this as an excuse to not go back. We've been back in service in person now for over 5 weeks, and things are really kicking back up. People are slowly coming back in, and things are returning slowly to normal. So don't judge people who aren't coming back, and also don't use it just as an excuse when you're going and doing everything else that you normally do. A couple quick things that we're looking for. We're looking for helpers on Wednesday night for the kids. We're looking also for school supplies. There's sign-up sheets. There's a lot of back-to-school supplies we're trying to get together sort of as a service to our community. One other thing is we're looking for someone to take over organizing who watches the nursery. That's a big task, and I know it is, but the church really needs that right now. And we're looking for someone to step up who's willing to serve in that way. We're looking also for Bridges help, for Bridges for Youth help with one of the ministries that we're a part of. I believe it's on Fridays that we have over 30 people. We had 30 people before all of this happened who are a part of that ministry. And we're looking for more people to be a part of that. And finally, I have kind of a fun announcement for us. Instead of, sort of just kind of coming back to school and things are going to be a little bit unsettling for a while, we were going to do on August the 15th, I believe, August the 15th, we're going to do a back to school bash. It's a Saturday, and it's going to be all outside. I know a lot of people are thinking through very, very carefully on safe ways to have sort of a bash of a lot of kids together. But it's going to be outside. It's going to be a lot of fun. More details on this are going to come. But that's going to be on August the 15th, so that's going to be on a Saturday. So I wanted to make you aware of all of what's going on. This coming Sunday, we're looking at the first half of John chapter 10. I was just finalizing a lot of that. Just now, in fact, I'm excited to talk about the Lord as our shepherd. And some crazy stories. I have one thing that happened on me on this Monday, kind of a strange, unique circumstance. I'm excited to tell that story and really why I think God let that event happen in my life while I'm thinking and preaching on this very passage. So we look forward to seeing you there, and I thank you for watching this and bearing with us as we don't know everything how to do this perfectly. I'm sure I have made mistakes. I'm sure others have made mistakes through this, but we're doing our best in service to the Lord and to His church. So, church, have a blessed day, and may the Lord protect you.